a model for the high-end stores in the Barbados in the early 80s and mid 80s. So maybe that was just a little of it, but I never thought of really being a top model or anything like that.
Tell me about Mahogany Vogue.
Well, Mahogany Vogue magazine, in the first issue, it was released last month.
Well, this is on film, so it was released when? What month?
September.
Well, we're shooting this way after September.
Yeah, sorry. This is I have the book here. I didn't even realize. Yes, this is the first issue. It's September-October issue. Mahogany Vogue magazine. I'm on page 94.
Page 94?
Yes.
In 94. The what? September issue?
September-October issue.
September-October 2012 issue, yes.
Yes. And exclusive interviews with Trina Braxton, E2 Evans, and Elijah O'Connor. And America's Next Top Model All-Stars, Dominique Reinhardt. The magazine is not only about me modeling, because I have done a lot of work with Police New York City Fashion Week. I did the runway, but they're also combining all of my talents and my contributions to society in the interview. So it's a two-page spread talking about my athletics, my modeling, entrepreneur, and just other information about myself.
In the sense that they want you to be a role model for young people?
Yes, being a role model. I love being a role model.
May I see the magazine? What do you like best about being a role model?
I love the fact that, young girls and boys can look up to you and have something to aspire to, and they say they want to be like you, or they want to even be better than you. And to me, that is just a great feeling and accomplishment to have young people see you in that way. When I go to events, I see
Picture of Keisha, yes.
I see kids just coming up to me and they're all happy, and I just to see a person smile means a lot to me, more than anything else, more than modeling, acting, or anything else that I do. And educating them and working in education system is my most love, more than anything else.
You love education more than anything else?
I like working I've worked with the Department of Education here and also in the Caribbean. I've worked with curriculums and even going into assisted homes with older people in America, and I read my work to them and interact with them and share anything to do with education. Education is power and it's respect,
Education is power and it is respect. Yes. Of course, if there are no jobs because we're in a worldwide recession, education is very nice, but it would be nice if we all had jobs, wouldn't it?
Yes, but that's when other things step in. You use your skills and your talent, and you have to have more than one hand. You have to wear many hats. You can't just depend on your talents. I mean your education also.
Now, where can we get Mahogany Vogue? We are not advertising, but we're just asking.
Well, Mahogany Vogue, you can get it online, mahoganyvogue.com. You can check online for the magazine. Basically it.
And is it exclusively for women of color or for everyone?
No, it isn't. Most people in here are colored, but it's a mixture of different people.
The cover on the model on the cover looks Caucasian, actually.
Actually, I think she is a mix. I don't think she's fully, but she looks Caucasian. I think she may be Caucasian. You can check her out, Dominique.
Well, whatever. Now where do you see your life going? What do you want to do? Do you want to continue writing?
Well, I really can't say what I want to do, because life is is a gamble. You can't really tell the future. I've had plans in the past and they didn't go in the right path I wanted. They're happening now, but sometimes they may take a couple of years to actually be fruitful. But I think I'll always be writing. I have a lot of manuscripts that I have not even released yet. I have them on file for maybe 5-6 years. I have a master's in transportation. I like to take that more serious and do some more contract work in the future with the Department of Transportation. I've done projects before, but I haven't really done a lot in that field as yet.
What kind of projects can one do with the Department of Transportation?
You can do a lot with my background in writing. I've worked as a technical writer for the Department of Transportation in South Carolina with the bridge they built in Columbia. with a independent contractor and a government private company along with the government, and I've also worked with Department of Transportation here on the 145th Street Bridge back in 2006. I was a very young person, but I had the experience to get the hands-on experience in the office and out the office, so it was a very good opportunity for me. But just I do so many different things.
Do you ever go back to Barbados?
I haven't been back in actually approximately 2 years. I'm hoping I can take a break and go sometime early next year.
And, well, next year, 2013, you're also going to be releasing, or this year, if you're watching this, if we're showing it after New Year's in 2013, we're shooting this actually in December of 2012. You are going to be releasing another novel, aren't you?
Yes, that's still in the works. It's kind of like a personal experiences I've had, but it's a novel on a mixture of my life, love, relationships, and different things like that.
You talk a lot about your relationships. Have you had interesting relationships?
Yes, I have. I've had interesting relationships.
Do your relationships last a long time, a short time, what?
Depends. Some do, some in the past short, but I'm a very busy person and I'm a very outgoing person. I'm always on the go. I hardly stay any place for too long. Like I may be in one state for a while, but I'm working here, I'm working there. But overall, I'm a very loving person and I love very hard.
Is that good or does that hurt?
It's a good thing, but it can also hurt. Just part of life.
Yeah. Do you do the people you love you back with the same intensity?
Well, that's hard to say. I think that most males think different from us. I'm a person who's passionate. I go all out. But yeah, there's one particular person I would say is like that. It's very special to me.
Good. So, hello, special person out there. Do you want to get married someday?
Yes, I definitely want to. I want to have kids in the near future. Definitely. That's something in my thoughts in the near future.
And
I'm not just a person into books and working. I also see life as more than that. This is why the children's book. Actually, I wrote those books in preparation for in the future that hopefully when I have my kids, I will have something to show them or contribute towards society and also towards them. And their names of me, family members, and other people involved too. So it's just a plan.
How many? Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have one beautiful sister, and she's in New Jersey, and my brother. I have one brother. He's in Dominica, Commonwealth of Dominica.
And how many children do you hope to have?
I really would like to have at least 2 to 3, but if I'm going to, I will have to start in the near future.
Well, you're still extremely young.
I'm in my 20s, but I don't know. I think I've done so much at such a young age in the sense of accolades, awards, and everything that I feel as though I've done a lot. So
would you say that you've done the lion's share of your professional work and now want to concentrate on a home and family, that kind of thing?
I always wanted to have a family and concentrate on that, but it's very hard in this world nowadays with everything we're dealing with. The world is changing. People are watching a lot of television. They're getting a lot of distractions. It's very difficult out there, but I would say, I don't know.
Yeah. So, your parents are alive?
Oh, my mother is alive. My father is dead approximately maybe 5 years ago.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Does your mother like it that you're in the U.S.?
Well, yeah, she supports anything that I do. She's always telling me do whatever makes you happy or what you want to do. On top of the talking about my dad, bring back memories because every time I go on television and I had interviews, he would always watch and he would tell me, "Oh, Keisha, do this, do that. You look good. You this, you that. I'm very proud of you." Yeah.
That's lovely. That's very sweet. That's good. Well, maybe he's in the room in the studio now. Let's hope. Do you think that people who are attractive are considered